welcome back to my channel, and today I'm doing a video that I probably should have done a while ago, but there are a couple new products that I just discovered, but I feel like BH Cosmetics doesn't get enough love. Now obviously this video is about BH Cosmetics, but I feel like Morphe gets so much love, and I feel like a lot of BH Cosmetic products should get just as much love. I've been trying out a bunch of Morphe stuff, and don't get me wrong, I absolutely love their products, but I figured I would talk about these BH Cosmetic products first because they're kind of like similar to me. They have like different palettes, they have like a bunch of different numbers and letters and all of that for like lip palettes, blush, eyeshadows, you name it, they both got it. So that's why I wanted to do this video first, just because I've been using BH Cosmetics the longest, and I have a really good basically gist on how these products work. Plus, these are extremely affordable, and that's what I definitely love, and I find that these products work just as well as high-end products. So I'm going to start off with an oldie but goodie, and I got a ton of people on this product, and I'm still currently using this. The other day when I did like my whole makeup collection and I was basically decluttering stuff, I said that I had backups of these products, but I do not anymore. These are actually my backups because I was looking, I was like, no, this is my second freaking batch of this powder that I've been using, BH Studio Pro Powder, and I did a whole video basically saying that, to me, my own opinion, that I thought it was a MAC Studio Fix dupe. Now, the powders may not be as silky as the MAC ones, but I find that they do the same exact thing. They set your makeup in place. It lasts a really long time. I don't find that the makeup, I don't know, the coverage can be really good when you build it up. I like to use it just to set my face. The shades that I use are 230 and 235. If you're 230, it's basically like a good, I don't know, maybe NC 40. And then definitely if you're an NC 42, you will do, I'm like, 235, but I'm kind of like in the middle of both of these. So I mix these two together, and I'm already hitting pan on this one, but I absolutely love these powders just because they work really well. They're so dang cheap, and I find them a dupe of the MAC Studio Fix powder. Like I said, obviously they have other shades, but these are the two that I use. Trust me, it's a bomb powder for its price. Next up that I want to touch base on just very lightly, because I did a full swatch video, liquid lipsticks. Now, when people ask me what is your favorite liquid lipstick, hands down, it's BH Cosmetics. I feel like rarely anybody has mentioned them. I hear so many other liquid lipsticks, and I'm telling you, this formula is the best formula out there. It lasts really long. It doesn't feel too drying on the lips. Obviously, with a liquid lipstick, it's going to dry out your lips, but this definitely is more comfortable than other brands. I love the longevity. I'm telling you, this will last so long. The thing is that I've been telling you guys when it comes back in stock, and thank you to everybody who's been letting me know. Bomb liquid lipstick, definitely hands down my favorite. That's all I'm going to say. It's very cheap, affordable, and this definitely deserves more love. This one is Clara, which is like the only brown except Mocha from Gerard Cosmetics that looks good on me. So it's this one right here, Clara, because a lot of the brown and like the whole brown trend, it looks like caca on me. I'll link my swatch video down below because I swatched all of them except two of them. I forgot when I ordered them. I'm thinking it was Black Friday, and I got them for only $5 each or $6. I can't remember because it's been a while, but definitely hands down my favorite. Go check it out. Hopefully it's not sold out. I haven't checked. They've been bringing it back in stock pretty fast, so I'm really happy at that. Now, besides liquid lipsticks, I'm someone where I like a really juicy lip and something that's more moisturizing, because honestly, I've been kind of out of like the whole matte lip trend. I definitely love this liquid lipstick, but what I'll do in order to basically ump up my own lipsticks is I'll put a liquid lipstick and then I'll place a lipstick on top, just so my lips feel really nice and moisturized, and it helps the longevity of my lipstick, period. But two lipsticks that I just wanted to give a shout out on is that their lipstick formula is really good. Cream Luxe lipsticks. Again, I haven't heard anybody talk about them. I'm currently wearing one right now. This one is in the color Charmed. I love this color. This is my second one because my other one ended up melting and I got really sad, so I reordered this one, and this is Charmed. They're extremely creamy, pigmented. They last a long time. I love this formula lipstick, and I know there's a lot of lipstick junkies out there. Not like we need more, but just letting you know. And then one of my favorite ones that I absolutely love, and this one, I don't know the name of it because the sticker came off, but this reminds me of MAC's Sushi Kiss, but a better wearable formula, because I find that MAC lipsticks make my lips chippity chap chap and just shed like snake skin. I'll still buy them, don't ask me why I do. I love just lipsticks in general, but this, like I said, reminds me of MAC's Sushi Kiss, which is like a really popular orangey kind of coral tone that they have. Maybe not MAC's Sushi Kiss, I forgot which one I'm talking about, but it kind of reminds me of it, but it's a really pretty color for spring. These formulas are extremely creamy, so yeah, I'll link those ones down below, but the Cream Luxe lipsticks are bomb. Okay, now going back to face products, one of my favorite palettes from them, I'm not going to talk about any eyeshadow palettes or anything like that, because I feel like there's so many great eye palettes out there that are extremely affordable, and I find that BH Cosmetics within the years has really just stepped up its game, and the formula is really silky and pigmented, just like Morphe, really affordable, pigmented, all that good stuff, lasts really long, not too much, I don't know, fallout and all of that. So I don't want to mention those because they're all pretty much awesome. So this one is a contour, highlight, and blush palette. Now they have two different shades of this one. This one is in medium deep, so they do have a light to medium. This is what it looks like. It is a little, those are my own germs, it's okay. This one's a little dirty, but I'm currently wearing this today. I am wearing the highlight that is placed right here, and this is probably one of my favorite shades in a more affordable palette because it always reminds me of Bobbi Brown Apricot. That is in the shimmer brick form. I am obsessed with that highlight. It's one of my favorite ones. It was limited edition, I believe, because you cannot find it anywhere. I'm currently wearing the highlight. But that highlight though, this yellow powder right here is actually decent to use underneath the eyes. I would just use it just to brighten, not necessarily set your eye makeup all of the way. I would just use like a translucent powder, whichever one that really helps and like not crease your under eyes. And then you can place a little bit of this powder underneath to help brighten. Now this blush is really stunning and it is pigmented. I really like it. See, as you can see, it's really silky. This bronzer is really nice and it's awesome to warm up the face. If you're someone that doesn't like a warm bronze or a contour, then this probably one isn't for you. But this one right here is, because this is more of that grayish kind of cast to give you that more natural shadow to really chisel those cheeks and nose or anything that you are contouring. So this palette, let alone, is awesome. This is a palette where you will really utilize every single shade, and that's really hard to do these days in a lot of palettes because I find that I'm really like, I like this one and this one, but I don't like this, and that. But this one, I like the entire palette. Now, sticking with the whole contour and bronze thing, they ended up coming out with a new contour palette. I think just seeing the brand really develop to a really great brand and quality, I think that's why I just stick to them. So because I've been buying BH Cosmetics for so many years now, and I've really seen the quality just beam me up like aliens are gonna abduct me. I just remember back in the day their eyeshadows were just super chalky and there was fallout. It just seemed really rough, and now they're silky and luxurious and they feel like high end. So I definitely wanted to support the brand. So I got the contour palette and I was really excited for this one. Now I will say off the bat, I think this is awesome. They came out with this type of palette because obviously contouring is just in and will always probably be in, if not bronzing. Now I will say though, with this palette itself, this is definitely a palette for someone with medium to deep skin tones, which is very surprising because usually I find a lot of brands, their contour palettes, like when they only have like one set one, I find that it's really like light to medium, but this one is definitely a medium to deep. It hits a lot of deep shades, which I really love. Now, what's great about this is, say that you are kind of fair, but you do want to kind of like chisel those cheekbones. They have some really nice under eye highlights or highlights to put underneath your contour to kind of chisel it out a little bit more. So you would benefit from these shades. And then also from this one too. I would say though that these shades for a fairer skin are definitely not going to work for you just because they are really pigmented and super deep. Another great thing is if you do have a medium skin tone, or say that you just want this palette itself and you are fair, I use this palette in my crease today. So you can use this palette as an eyeshadow palette as well, because obviously we all love warm tones and these can be awesome transition colors. I think this reminds me of MAC's Uninterrupted, I think the shade is. These are really pigmented today. I'm wearing these two shades on my cheeks to help bronze and bring some brown biscuitness to my life because I'm super light right now. But here, let me swatch. I'm gonna swatch this one right here. They're really nice and pigmented. Okay, that wasn't a good swatch, but it is a really nice pigmented palette. Let's see. And plus another thing is a little goes a long way. These are like, I'm doing terrible swatches, but when you use it on the face, they are really, really awesome. They're extreme. Here, I think I was too close to the camera. That's kind of like washing it out, but a little goes a long way. And I highly recommend this palette if you're someone who likes a more warm, bronzy contour, or if you are of deeper skin tones, because this will definitely work for you. I'm someone where I don't necessarily go for only gray cassa type of browns to, you know, to kind of have those shadows, because sometimes they look a little ashy on me, and I'm someone where I like more warm looking skin, so this definitely works for me. I love it. Have it in my crease and on my eyes. I even use this shade to put on my lid, so it's not just a contour palette just for the face itself. Contour those eyes and all that good stuff. Now, I used to be a really huge fan of the old BH Cosmetics blush palette. That one I threw away just because it was so old. I got a lot of good use out of. But now they came out with a new one and I'm obsessed with this one. I've had this already for a couple weeks now. And this is one of like the more newer products that I discovered. And this is the Nude Blush 10 color palette. Obviously their packaging isn't top notch completely, but it's because they're making the price affordable. I'd rather have the money go towards the quality of the product than the packaging itself. But the packaging is really nice still. It's much better than the ones before. Now here's the palette, and this is an awesome blush palette. It's super pigmented. I love the shades. This is awesome for spring and summer, and I'm obsessed. I'm currently wearing a mixture of two different blushes. I am wearing these two right here. This one really reminds me of Max Gingerly. This one reminds me of Max Mocha. This one reminds me of Max Peaches. Like, there's so many different dupes that I can find in here. This one might be good for Melba, a little bit lighter. I think the camera's picking it up a little bit lighter than what it is. I'm just like, ugh. But I really love this palette just because it's just so warm and beautiful and pigmented. Again, let's do some swatches. I think I used that finger. I'm running out of space. But the palette itself is just so pretty. I haven't used this one. This one's a pretty pink right there. The palette can be used for light, medium, and deep skin tones. Obviously, the deeper tones are going to be good for medium to deep, but these lighter ones right here, these four, you can definitely get away with if you have super fair skin. If you have fair to medium skin, you can definitely utilize all of these. Obviously, with these like maybe last three, a little goes a long way. You want to be very, you know, light-handed with the application. But this palette, I'm obsessed with. I've been wearing it for the past 2 weeks, and I'm so happy that I got it. Now, a product that I did my brows with today, I know they're a little bit bold, and if I look a little bit different, is obviously because I don't have wing liner and fake lashes. I just wanted to go for a more fresh, easy, fast look. If this is what you can consider fast, easy, and fresh. Well, to my standards. But today I used the BH Studio, what is this? The HD Brow Pencil. Now, if you're someone where you like something that's not waxy whatsoever, and it's more on the dry side, then you're gonna like this pencil. This, if you like more waxy pencils, this is definitely not for you. I don't really tend to like waxy because my eyebrows can get a little bit on the oily beastie side, but I do really enjoy this pencil. This one is in the shade medium. They have a whole range of shades. I was like, of shade, like I'm giving shade. And then this is what the pencil looks like. It is a more tough pencil, but I appreciate that, especially because I have the more oily skin. So underneath, I don't want my brows to fade. So this really keeps the color into place. So I really appreciate this type of pencil. Again, if you like waxy, you're not gonna like this. So now one last thing I wanted just to give love to is I'm really big into travel brushes. I don't know what it is, but whenever I go out, even for date night or wherever I'm doing any type of errand, I like to keep brushes with me. May sound crazy, but that's just my thing. Obviously, I'm a beauty lover. So some of the things I like to keep are powder brushes and blush brushes, you know, just to like touch up and stuff like that. Well, BH came out with this little travel set, and I love the bag itself just because I like white and gold, and white looks very clean, and I don't know, I like white things, and I love gold accents. So they had a white and gold set. Now, I'm obsessed with these little brushes. Like I said, I haven't used them, but I can already tell they're going to be phenomenal because they're so soft. Like, this really reminds me of the Sigma brush. The Sigma brush is a little bit more dense, but I really just appreciate a travel size of this itself. I don't know. I'm really excited about this. Super, super soft. And I just love the white and the gold. This one is really nice as well. It reminds me of like the Sigma E40. And you guys know I'm a diehard Sigma fan, like to death. I have been trying out some Morphe because I need to give them a chance. I have been enjoying some, not all of their brushes, but I plan to really do a full review on Morphe stuff later on when I get a really good gist of it. Here's a blush brush that they had. It's not as dense either. It's a little flimsy, but it's just dense enough where it's like not a waste of money, I guess you can say. And then it comes with a concealer brush that again is super soft. This is awesome. It feels just like all my other expensive brushes. Then it comes with a lid brush that feels really nice as well. And then the last one is this angle brush that would be really good for maybe filling in brows, or you can do a more thick line for a liner itself. But just the white and the gold looks really nice. So I'm excited to have this set, and I'm glad that it comes with like this little pouch, just because, I don't know, I'm one where I would keep this in my car or anything like that and I just touch up. That's just some of the little, I don't know, just out of habit. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Again, these were all the products where I feel that really stand out for BH. Not everything stands out to me, and these are the ones that are just really a big whoop in my books. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll link everything down below. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up if this helped you, especially showing you guys some more affordable things, because I know a lot of makeup can be super pricey and this stuff acts like high end, which is awesome. Who doesn't love that? I'll link all my social medias down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah!